Hi, I'm Jae from NoMoreMomJeans.com, and I'm here to show you a little bit about vintage shoes and their styles. Now, what I have in my hand right now is really indicative of a 50s or 60s shoes, early 60s. They were really super feminine, but you'll notice that the heel is really short. It's nothing longer than a 3-inch. The styles then were really feminine, and it was common to have a lot of color because it was a way to add color to an otherwise boring outfit. Now, as we moved into the 70s, things got a little bit crazier and meant a lot of excess when it came to shoes. This platform is really 70s inspired, especially because it has such a chunky heel, as well as the front platform. The bulbous front is also really normal for 70s shoes, and someone probably would have worn these with huge bell bottoms. Now, as we moved into the 80s, we saw more color in shoes and a more punk styling. These are great because they had the red for a pop of color, but they were also plain black. The 90s shoes, you can always tell because they had a very square toe box. And that was just the style at the time. These ankle boots are also really normal for the 90s because most often people wore jeans over their boots rather than the other way around. So it really didn't matter what the top of the boot looked like. Now, as we move into today, you'll notice that modern shoes really have a lot of vintage styling in them. This shoe has different characteristics from a lot of the other eras, such as bright coloring from the 80s, a lot of hardware from the 60s, and a super high heel, which was more indicative of the later years. What also is vintage about this modern shoe is that it's really super feminine, and it includes the platform just like a 70s shoe would. Altogether, vintage shoes come together to make what our modern shoes are today. And that's a little bit about vintage shoes. I'm Jae from NoMoreMomJeans.com, and we'll see you next time.